Is you serious right now? Why are we canceling, bro? I feel like, I don't know, this isn't just gonna be about the Tyler situation. I mean, it's kind of already died down. But I feel like there's this thing where people are like, let me look at tweets this guy made over 10 years ago. And like, bro, the environment of what was acceptable and what's not acceptable 10 years ago was a lot different, okay? It was a lot different. You had people saying some crazy stuff. And look it, some of it, you know, there's context to some things. Like I've seen a lot of people bring up Joji into this, and it's like, well, the character he was playing was a character. I mean, look at what happened with James Gunn. He literally got fired from Marvel, and then he got brought back, and then blah, 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 blah. And I don't think any of this cancellation stuff is actually going to have an impact on Tyler's career at all. I do think it's a little weird of people to be digging through tweets. Like, yes, Tyler back in the day was saying some crazy shit, and he was believing in some crazy shit. But to say that he's the same guy now that he was back then, I don't know. I don't know. That's just not true. I think it's pretty clear that he's changed and he's grown into a different person. Like all these people being like, he should be held accountable. Like, who? He, the person from back then, is not here right now to be held accountable. And don't get me wrong, it's not that some of those tweets aren't crazy, but it's more like things have changed, man. Things have changed. And also, it's not like he's hold on to those beliefs or says that same kind of stuff now anyways. So what's the point of like trying to cancel somebody or ruin their career? Because it just feels like people want to be mad. You know, that's the thing with Twitter, is there's just so much negativity on that platform. Everybody says it. Everybody says, oh, Twitter's the worst fucking place ever. I mean, it's not even called Twitter anymore. It's called X, whatever. But yeah, Twitter truly is just like a massive like cesspool of just like the worst fucking people. I've noticed like you have people that want to be really edgy and like really just like vulgar now. And I'm like, you guys just aren't funny. You know, you guys aren't funny. Like these like contrarian kind of guys who just kind of put out negativity out there. I think it's more so just like it amplifies the worst quality in people. But yeah, Twitter just allows people to have the feeling of being anonymous, which is what lets them say what they want to say. And sometimes that can be bad. You know, I'm not saying that you have to have your government ID to use Twitter. I think that'd be dumb. But I am saying that if you ask somebody in real life, hey, do you think Tyler should lose his career over this like 10-year-old tweet? I think majority of people would be like, whoa, that's a crazy fucking tweet. But I mean, no, it's 10 years old. I think that's like the normal human basic opinion. But there's like a small little group of people that are like, I need him to respond and blah, blah, blah. And like, sure, yeah, I think maybe a response would be like, guys, I've changed, I've grown, whatever. Like, that's fine, I guess, maybe. But also this whole like, nah, like, fuck him. He doesn't deserve what he has now, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut up. Shut up. Like, all these people need to shut the fuck up. And it's a very small amount of people actually saying that. I feel like the majority of tweets I've seen from this was just like, yo, that is kind of crazy, right? And then somebody being like, yeah, he was moving kind of crazy. This one tweet is really funny because it's just like, bro, Kendrick was just doing this shit. A very random tweet I came across on the timeline, but pretty funny. I don't fucking know why. I've seen some comparisons, like I mentioned this at the beginning of the video with Joji, and I'm like, motherfucker, that ain't even the same shit, bro. Stop trying to cancel random people because they did something a few years ago that you don't like. I feel like if somebody's current behavior is the exact same, it's different. Like Jack Doherty is an example. This dude just acts like a fucking idiot. Yeah, fuck him, bro. Like, he just continues to act like an idiot. But somebody like Tyler, who's like a mainstream music artist, he's chill. I mean, he's not an angel, of course, but I don't think he's done anything like really bad. Some of those lyrics were questionable, but I don't think there's any weight to them being real. So basically, I'm just trying to say Tyler's chill, Twitter sucks. You've probably heard somebody say this opinion already. This isn't a novelty idea.
Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass.